The entire game does not matter when you fucked up Rise ult once with an open nexus. It's GG for your life, little bro. Real.
1 month in a row.
Yeah, Shipmas, thank you the prime 13 months in a row.
Removing doc emotes.
Base for not removing doc emotes? I don't know, man. Because, like, I also have Pog emotes, and my stance on it is I use emotes as, like, expression, and I don't think they add anything positive towards his image. We also combated it with a minor mistake. But I don't know. I need to think about that, actually. I don't have, like, I don't know how to... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Let me think about this. All right. So Dr. Disrespect confirmed that he was talking to minors. We have emotes like this, that, and it, or. Now, I try to think about this, right? Because when it comes, like, I don't know how to think about it. I literally don't know how to think about it. I need, like, an opinion. Jutude has Epstein emotes? Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I find them funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, I find them funny. Separate the art from the artist. See, I feel like if I remove them, I'm a hypocrite. Because, bro, do you see how much Kanye West I have in my playlist? And Kanye, he said some very horrible things. He has said some very, 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 very terrible things. So I can't pretend that I would remove the doc emotes, but then also have this, also be like, not, what's the word? Not consistent. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Reckoning approaches.
That's the way that I view it. Is that, like, I cannot say, like, honestly, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I also do this. I feel like if I should have consistency, that it should at least be consistency and, like, you know, if I were to be called a shit person, that for like having that, then maybe consistency in being a shit person. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about it more. It's not something that I can just develop an opinion and have it stick within 10 seconds. It's something I have to, like, sit on and think about. And have I taken the time to dedicate time towards that? No. That Janna got fucked up.
Do I look 11 months in a row?
Ice cream so good APGP.
Yo, what the fuck did this guy in my chat just type? What did Project say? You can play Guess Who Said This? Hitler or Kanye, and it's pretty easy to make it a 50-50. Yeah. I mean, you could say that about some other people too, not just Kanye.
The sea has no
I'm interested in hearing other people's takes, though. Yeah. I am actually interested in hearing other people's takes. If you know an artist has said some terrible things, are you able... What's your take on having their music? Like, you listen to them? And honestly, if you are someone, right? Because also, right, we're co-streaming LCS. Well, you helped Odeir get that kill like you're his little kitten. Yeah. I was trying to KS it, but it's fine. If it's good music, I don't give a shit. Don't we all listen to Michael Jackson? So there's two things, right? I think, okay. So I'm saying that you know about the information, right? Because I'll be honest with you, I actually don't know what Michael Jackson did wrong. Like, I assume you're saying that because Michael Jackson has done something that is, like, bad. I think was he also a diddler? I actually don't know. Anyways, the whole reason why I bring that up is, the key point is that you know that it's occurring. Does that make sense? Yo, this Janna is... Yo! Yo! What the fuck? This Janna actually hurts. Janna was beating my ass, by the way. It's like a mosquito. It actually is. It's so annoying. Anyways, what I was going back to is, let's say you listen to an artist and you know they did terrible shit. Let's say they murdered. No, not murder. Let's say they're a diddler, right? They're a diddler and they diddled around a lot. Would you still be able to listen to their music? Like, for example, I can listen to Kanye West, right? And I can feel like, yeah, you know what? I know he said some fucked up things, but I'm listening to his music for, like, I guess the effect, like the way that I perceive it. You know what I mean? So I choose to have my perception being stronger than what he did. In a short way, it is separating the art from the artist, right? But R. Kelly, I cannot listen to. I cannot listen to R. Kelly. Because knowing how long that was going on with him being a diddler, and knowing that some of his songs were most likely written for a child, right? I cannot listen to it without thinking, nah, bro. He was talking about some 8-year-old girl here, bro. You know what I mean? So I can't listen to R. Kelly personally.
Their tears will salt the ocean. Keep the weather on.
Janna's clean.
I'll take back what's mine.
No 7, Janna. What? Oh my god, how is there not a minion under tower, man? What is that? I literally did not see that there wasn't a minion. I thought the melee was there. I mean, it's a gold reset. It works, whatever, but... Pretty sure you can get into a very slippery slope kind of argument with that logic, and you can't really support... you just really can't support anyone's work anymore. That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair statement to make. I guess because with Kanye West, I can feel like a personal attachment to his music that is separate from the artist, whereas even though he produced it, it has a meaning for me. Whereas if I listen to R. Kelly's music, I knew his allegations before I knew his music, right? I knew what he was guilty of before I knew his music. So I was not able to put any of my own meaning on it because that's like what I know. I'm not gonna lie, this is like a Monka-esque talk to have right now, but it's interesting to me.
Words mean nothing.
Oh my gosh. I knew she had it, but I still wanted to try it. R. Kelly was talented though, unfortunately. Well, I don't think the unfortunate part is his talent. A lot of people who are talented, you know, they're talented. You know, it is what it is. They're talented. Unfortunately, for some reason, fame equals children. So, yeah. I don't know what the parallel is.
Everyone pays.
Since so many artists, not just musicians, are fucked up people, I agree. I can agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. There's a lot of people. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of people who have very fucked up lives as artists and produce great songs regardless. It's not a slippery slope to have moral standards. Bro, the word... Okay, the word, like, standards to me feels fake for the most part because not everything is, what's the word? Black and yellow? Black and white. That's the word. So, how can I explain this? Let me think of a proper... So, I'm going to give you guys an incomplete thought, and I'm going to try and formulate... Wait, I should not do that as a Twitch streamer, unironically. But, when I hear standard, right? It's hard to hear the word standard to me, because it's like... it feels like there's always a position that's lacking. Which makes it hard to argue anything. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of people, if they put forth a stance, they're like fucked up in the same way in a different area. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Can you stop pretending you're watching a YouTuber and talking and not playing? Bro, this game is chill. I'm playing against Janna. You know what I mean? I'm playing against Janna. This is chill. I'm fine. Do I want lethality this game, or do I want collector IE? I want collector IE. I think collector IE opportunity is super strong. I think it's pretty black and white. Okay, you're misconstruing what I say. Don't do that. That's cringe as fuck. Don't try to put my words and apply them to a scenario which I didn't even say. First of all, don't do that. That's cringe as fuck. I find it very cringe when people do that. This isn't Twitter, brother.
Another.
I believe that Dr. Disrespect is guilty as shit. I believe he's very guilty. Read my message, please, Baka? Let me see. Are you planning to try to play in Middle East to play on the new server? I don't have plans right now, no. I feel like the only way I'd go is if it was, like, all paid for. I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I think there's a lot of... I think one reason to not go... Oh, you know what? That's also another topic. All right. This is another topic, actually. Hold on. So, recently, there are esports casters who are casting the Middle Eastern tournament, right? They're casting an international league tournament, right? And there's people from NA, from EU, and Korea that are going to this tournament. This guy pisses me off so much. So, I don't have a problem, personally, with people going to the Middle East, right? Because they were offered a large sum of money. I don't have a problem with that. I genuinely do not have a problem with that. The only problem that I have is with people, like, there's this one guy who said, guys, I will be donating money because I feel awful that I'm doing this. You know what I mean? There was this one guy on Twitter who said, I am going to be casting for a tournament in, like, Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia? It's in the Middle East, right? And he's like, but I will be donating a portion of my money to charity to, like, try and make up for the fact that other people are like, nah, man, you're morally fucked up for going to the Middle East, you know, to cast the tournament. Yeah, it's what Fugia linked. I think that's cringe. I think you should have your own standard and be consistent with it. I think you should have your own standard and be consistent with it. Even if other people don't agree with it, be consistent in yourself. And I think that's all that matters, honestly. Well, not all that matters, because there's still, like, different, like, situations. But in this case, that's my stance on it. Is that, like, if you're for it, you better be for it all the way. Like, if you're somebody who says no, that's like blood money and shit, then you better keep that same energy consistently with people around you and with yourself. Unfortunately, this is also the same guy who a month prior said there's no excuse to taking money for taking money from I think it is Saudi Arabia. Let me go double check. If you're gonna be a sellout, then commit to the bit. Yeah, I don't. Again, like that. Does that person see himself as a sellout? Honestly, they probably do, considering that they're doing charity. If I did that, right? If I went to Middle East and let's say an oil prince, right? Let's say an oil prince offered me, they said, SOLARBACCA, I want you to come to the Middle East and get rank 1 on my servers, and I'll give you like, I don't know, like 20k, 50k, whatever it is, to come play and hit rank 1 or whatever. I'd be like, sure, I'm down to do it. And if people called me a sellout, right, or they said you're a piece of shit, whatever, then I would say, like, you're totally right in your way, right? You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. I will not. If you believe me to be that, then that's okay. Because I have my own goals and I have my own beliefs, and I'm just being consistent with myself. Straight up. So that's the way that I view it, is whichever way that you lean, you better be consistent about it. Money talks, bro. I don't think there's many people who can say no to a life-changing amount of money, right?
I can't have it.
I don't think there's many people who can, when push comes to shove, actually say no. And obviously, it depends on it, right? But if you're a streamer, and you get offered a life-changing amount of money, I think most people would just say yes. Or if you're a caster, right, and you're not making a lot of money, because to my knowledge, people in esports don't make a lot of money. People who work in esports do not make a lot of money. So I feel like I don't blame them at all. And I think it's weird to reprimand someone because you weren't given the chance. Because not all of it is genuine. She knew that would not kill? She's a genius. That's another problem that I have. With people who are reprimanding these casters for going to the Middle East, dude, it's so crazy how disgusting people are. So there's people who genuinely care about human rights, and then there's people who just care about it because they weren't offered the same opportunity. Like, bro, it's so crazy. So crazy, man. Saying it's because of jealousy seems disingenuous. That's not what I said. I said there are some people who do that, and that's objectively true. One of them we have proof of if you scroll up to Fujia's tweet. He reprimanded people for going to the Middle East, right? To cast the tournament, and then he ended up doing it himself. Showing that he actually did not actually care about human rights. He didn't care about any of that, right? What he cared about is the fact that he was not offered that money. That you have proof right there. So it's not like I'm saying this randomly. It's true. And there's proof of it. Written proof. Is that the word? Virtue signaling? Setting up to your morals is hard. Yeah, dude. Like, for example, my goal, right? My personal goal has been, I want to be able to make enough money so that my parents can retire, so that I can have a comfortable life for myself, but mainly for my parents to retire, because they have lived a very, very difficult life for me and my siblings. So that's my goal. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. Falcon Act 2, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. Appreciate it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I was too slow. I could have killed that guy. The slippery sort of part of this is telling other people to stop doing certain things that are associated with certain people, e.g. listening to songs of bad people, having your own morals and sticking to them is fine. True. True. Okay, true. I don't know if I insinuated something along those lines, Fragile, if you're just saying that in general, but if I did, yeah, I do not intend for that.
A slow death will be their reward.
You should talk more about yourself and your life. It's interesting. Well, we used to do those talks, and I wanted to bring them back, but the problem is that it's, I don't know, sometimes when I end stream, it's just like I'm tired. I'm starving. A lot of the time I'm starving. or it's like I have something IRL. But like with anything, I can make time for it.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
An enemy has been slain.
Sometimes it's fun to chastise people on the internet. No, I feel you.
Take my time.
It's like in League, bro. You guys see what I did yesterday in League? I was last pick top lane, and so what I did is I hovered like Master Yi top lane and Senna top lane, just to give my teammates a little bit of a scare, make them feel alive, and then I picked gangplank. But I hovered it.
Heavy artillery.
Am I a piece of shit for that? Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. I'd rather see Master Yi top than gangplank. Unironically, me too. Because if I see Master Yi top, I see a psycho who's perfected his craft.
Turn.
And I see that he's either going to go 8-0 and carry the game or go 0-8.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Goodbye. 80% slow is brutal.
Your team has destroyed.
This whole conversation I had with you guys, by the way, is extremely dangerous. I don't know what made me want to have it, but like, I'm down. You know what I mean? I say it's dangerous because those words are like, whew. It's like one wrong word, and that is very bad.
Your team has destroyed.
Because people don't actually care about... People just want somebody to hunt type of thing, you know what I mean? So it's tough. Talk with Ellis about it? Yeah, I'm down actually. I forgot I had Death's Daughter. Nice, I can actually get an auto off earlier? Sick. 430p. Karma and Janna will hold the lines.
Everyone pays.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Vengeance will be bloody.
Do you think the government should ban OnlyFans and TikTok? I don't think TikTok should be banned, and I don't really care about OnlyFans, honestly. I don't think either one of those should be banned. I think TikTok can be used as a very, very, very important tool, and it can also be used as, like, just brain rot. What business does the government have banning it? Well, here in the United States, TikTok's already banned in a few states already. Like, actually banned. And there's plans for it to be a countrywide ban. See, with what's happening, what's happening around the world in general, sometimes the only reliable information you can get is off of TikTok.